In Photoshop, creating effects such as wrapping text over the face is quite easy. Hey guys, this is Rajan from Pixel Layers. In this video, we will discuss how to wrap text over the face, and also we will learn a filter option called displace, so keep watching. To give a wrapping effect, I have used a filter option called displace. You can find this option inside filter, distort and displace. What displace option does is it looks for a color value from a displacement map and accordingly it shifts the pixel either negative side or positive side. So let's say color value range is from 0 to 255. In between the color value is 128. If it finds the color value from 0 to 127, then it will do a negative shift. Or if the color value is from 129 to 255, then it does a positive shift. So what negative shifts and positive shifts mean? Let's say this is a line. If I apply a displace filter over it, and if color value is negative for this point, then it will do a negative shift, so it will come somewhere here. Similarly, if it is a positive shift, then it will go somewhere here. So the scale of the displacement will be decided according to the color value and what the displacement scale we have chosen. To understand it more clearly, let's create a gradient map by using a new document. Then choose a new layer. Go to the gradient tool. Select the gradient color where color range starts from 0 to 255. So I have already created this gradient color where you can see we are having black whose color values are 0 in all three channels, and for white we are having color values are 255 in all three channels. So the range is repeating from 0 to 255 and then again 255 to 0, again 0 to 255, like that. Just hit OK and fill this gradient color. After that, make sure this layer is selected and go to channel. Then here you can see we are having different channels, red, green and blue. Now since we are having the same color value in all three channels, we can choose any of them. So let's select blue, click right mouse button and choose duplicate channel. Here in document drop down you need to select new. Then you can name it and click on OK. You can see one new document is created. Just save this document by pressing Command S in Mac or Ctrl S in Windows. You can name it as displacement map. And then hit save. Now you can close this window, it is not required as of now. So now this is the previous document. Select RGB in channel and come back to the layer. Now this layer I'll use as a reference. So by using move tool, make sure this RGB is selected, go to layer and by using move tool, just hold shift and make it small. So we have already created a gradient map by using these colors. Now create a new layer and by using brush tool, create a straight line. Then what we will do, we will apply displace filter with this straight line. So go to filter, distort and displace. So as of now, I'll keep horizontal scale as 0 and vertical scale as 100. Then hit OK. Then choose the displacement map which we have already created. Hit open. Now you can see the straight line took a form of a zigzag path. So why it happened? Since in displacement map we are having color value as 0 for this pixel, you can see color value is 0, so it is shifted in a negative direction, and for this point, since color value is 255, it shifted as a positive direction. So in this way this became a zigzag path. So now come back to the image and start wrapping the text over the face. So before starting, I am deleting these two layers so that I can show you from the beginning. So now this is the image. So first of all, we need to create a displacement map. So I have already shown you how to create a displacement map. Go to the channel, then select a channel which is more contrast. So the more contrast, I mean the darker part should be more darker and the brighter part should be more brighter. So in this case all three channels are same, so we can select any of them. In this image you can see these parts are bit brighter, so just to do a makeover, we can create a duplicate layer by dragging and dropping into this layer icon, so it will create a duplicate layer. Then take the burn tool and start painting over the nose to make it bit darker like this. So we are doing this so that the text should shift little bit downward. So just make it bit darker here also, as well as with this part, and I think this is fine. Now open label by pressing Command L in Mac or Control L in Windows. So just play with labels, make it bit darker. So I think this is fine, or just play with something a little bit more. Okay, fine. Now I just want this image to be bit blurry, so take the Gaussian blur, and I think 7.6 or 8 is, let's make it 8 and hit OK. So I think this is fine, and OK. So now we can save this channel by clicking right mouse button and selecting on duplicate channel. From this document drop down, select new and hit OK. Here you can say one new document has been created. So now press Command S in Mac or Control S in Windows, then save it. His name is, you can keep any name, so I am keeping as DISP map, so displacement map.pst, then save it. Then you can close this window and coming back to the previous window. Now you can delete this blue copy whatever we have created and come back to the layers channel. So now we need to create a paragraph of text. To create a paragraph, select text tool and click left mouse button and drag over the face. Then you can paste some paragraph. I have already copied some Lorem Ipsum dummy text from the Lorem Ipsum website, so I am pasting it and create a paragraph like this. So now you can see the texts are in a straight line. So to apply a displace effect, first rasterize this text layer. Just do a right click and select rasterize type. So in this way the text layer is converted to a normal layer. Then select this layer and go to filter, distort, and then displace. Now choose horizontal scale as 5 and vertical scale as 5. Then hit OK. Then choose this map which we have created just now. Then open it. So now we can see these texts are in a straight line and we are not able to see much effect here. So what we can do now, go to filter and choose displace option from here. So this will repeat the last commands. Choose displace, or you can use the shortcut. So now do once more until you are satisfied. So now you can see these texts are displacing. Do it once more. Do it once more. Do it once more. So you can apply these things. You can repeat until you are satisfied. Or you can simply go to distort, displace, and increase the horizontal scale to 10 and vertical scale to 10 again, so that we should not repeat it more and more, and hit OK. Then again choose the same disk map and do open. So now again you go to displace to repeat the same command. Now you can see we are able to see the effect little bit. I think this looks fine. So you can see this image is distorted and displaced towards downward, and here also you can see the effect of the text, as well as you can see from here also this text is coming and going upward and coming back down as per the shape of nose. So I have given you a quick idea regarding this, how to wrap a text, so you can play with and you can give a better effect. So I hope you like this video, so don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.